and immediately go against an opponent who is almost the same MMR, but 20,000 more combat power, roundabout. Even a bit more than 20,000. So this is going to be interesting, but a lot more balanced than the last fight, hopefully. Yeah, last time I went in on tanks when I shouldn't have. But I guess there was no knowing that he'd switch into rhinos that much. Oh well. Anyway, Fang Stormcaller. Yep. Not a bad unit composition for the start, I think. Maybe add some crawlers or arclights. He has also crawler Stormcaller. Two relatively similar unit compositions at the moment. What would I need to compete with this? I feel like I need a bit of creep clear. Or chaff clear, I should probably say so. And, yeah, maybe I just keep his stuff occupied. Maybe I just keep his units occupied for longer. We'll see what happens. I also need to remember from the last game, I'm just noticing that sledgehammers are not a good frontline for hackers without range. In general, they suck against rhinos, I guess. So maybe next time someone goes into real heavy tank power, I should be going into rhinos myself. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I need to have my thoughts on this fight right now. What is my opponent doing? He's getting a bunch of arclights, which is a decent choice. It's going to eviscerate a lot of my forces. I think this is going to come down who wins the crawler war. And I don't think his chances are too bad with the arclight. There's a lot of damage on both sides. So there's a little more chaff for me on one side, but the other side is chaffless. Yeah, it's going to come down to Stormcaller shots, I guess, and so far they are hitting pretty equally. Actually, very equal rounds. It seems that my Stormcallers had ever so slightly better aim. Subsidized crawlers, I don't think so. He has arclights already. So I'm skipping on that. Do I want a front line, or maybe I just roll in the steel balls? Now, for the moment, I think I need more reliable chaff clear. And in my mind, that kinda means Mustangs. So let's go for Mustangs. Should help clear out the crawlers. I want to give them range too. Because range here should be fairly decent. While the Fangs take the damage, the Mustangs can hang back a bit more. Also, going into air against him would have been a decent switch, but it seems that he's also somebody who likes to fortify his flanks. Because he's also getting 2 sets of Mustangs. I guess we're really building a similar force here. There's a similar way to play as far as I can tell, and similar MMR, so I guess it makes sense. Probably also bad against rhinos. I need to counter those a lot better. Switch into melting points earlier or something like that. So the Mustangs are actually faster than the Fangs, which is really not what I want. Based on inferior positioning, he might win this round, if I had to guess. It's looking very similar to the last one, but this time he has one Mustang left here who's baiting all the Stormcaller shots. So if I had to guess, he's going to win this with like 3 Stormcallers or something like that. Maybe not even. Oh wow, I still win this turn. His Stormcallers suck. Now, subsidized marksman is interesting, but I don't feel like marksmen are going to add too much to this fight here. I feel like I don't get that. But I feel like it's upgrading my Stormcallers and maybe giving Mech Rage to these, so they stay in the front more, or, well, it's going to solve itself with that anyway. So I'm sticking with it. Unlock the Arclight, I think. Get a set of Crawlers for the middle. I think that's worth more than more Fangs here on this side. Oh, he's going for a Vulcan. I guess it's a decent choice for the moment. Now I really feel like I need to rush him with steel balls or something. Mind you, I could add my own and add Ignite on it. Would be nice. Now this is actually a missile that's going to take out a lot of stuff, probably. Yeah, looks like it's going to take out a lot of stuff. The Vulcan on the other side is going to clear a lot too. Oh, and he's specced into anti-air. I guess to cover the Vulcan, it's a pretty smart move, actually. Yeah, I like the way this guy plays, all in all. He's playing smart. So now I need to think about something to counter his stuff. Because this round he wins so much that what the damage I did to him doesn't even really show on the health bar compared to what he did to me just now. Probably going to get parasitic ammo if I had to guess. I like Tech Specialist here. So what do I do to win this? I think for one turn I can go into air. And then what? Maybe go for Armored Waves again. Feel like it's a decent choice here. I can get 2 Waves out, but not armored yet. So maybe I'll have them come in a bit later in this fight. And give myself more attack, so I can clear out his crawlers better. This is going to take out a lot of stuff once again. He's adding more Mustangs with anti-missile. Guess he really wants to be safe against missiles. What should I go in on then to beat his anti-missile Mustangs? I know that adding more missiles on my own is not going to cut it. I think so, at least. Maybe just armor on the Wraiths is going to do something pretty decent here. This Wraith is also going to die. There's just too much anti-air here. I didn't have the money for armor. Maybe I should have bought out for armor.